you.
All right, Holly, thanks. Some sobering facts are out when it comes to teens and drug use. 32.2% have their first drink before the age of 13. Joining me today, we have Minda Jaramillo from Recovery Resources to talk to you about what you can do to help teens who may be headed down a potentially dangerous path. And that is so surprising that over 32% have their first drink before the age of 13. That's amazing.
Well, there's some very glaring statistics that have just come out that will kind of validate, exactly what you're saying. Particularly on any given day, there's about 560,000 teens that use marijuana on a daily basis. Also, another glaring example is that in the community we're seeing that there's a trend of this number just nationwide increasing as well. Another statistic that is pretty disturbing is that there was 250,000 drug-related emergency hospital visits for teens who had drug-related or alcohol-related incidences that they needed to go to the emergency room. There are 170,000 visits that involve the use of illicit drugs and alcohol.
And I just thinking back to when I was 13, I thought I was so grown up at that point. But I mean, these are kids. So how do parents really kind of determine, is my kid using or abusing drugs or alcohol, and what are maybe some of the warning signs that you should look for?
Well, there are some definite clear signs. One of the biggest signs is a decrease in school academics, change in their circle of friends, kind of a decrease in their willingness to be a part of family involvement. They want to isolate themselves a little more, a change in sleep and a change in appetite. Those would be pretty outstanding red flags to seek some help.
Now tell me about Recovery Resources and what kind of treatment is available, and also when do you determine treatment?
Well, Recovery Resources has actually been in Northeastern Ohio for about 55 years, and we're a behavioral health agency that provides drug and alcohol and mental health treatment for adults and adolescents. Really we start at a very young age, and we also serve older adults. Treatment is really determined by coming in and having an assessment, and the results of the assessment will determine the referral to what type of treatment is more appropriate.
Okay, and a number for us maybe?
Absolutely. The number is 216-431-4131, and when you call, you can ask for our intake department, and they'll direct you to where you need to go.
All right, Minda, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for the opportunity.
Well, straight ahead this midday, some got more.